Welcome to Engineering Clinic. So today we are going to see how to use SSH tunneling in Windows 11 operating system. So we have installed one software called as putty, putty.exe, and using this software we are going to enable the SSH tunneling. So what does this tunneling means? So assume that I have one remote server. From there I have just started one HTTP server, probably using Jupyter Notebook or any Apache server or anything. If I have just enabled it, so that particular port forwarding I want to forward to my local machine, and using my local machine browser I can able to access the complete information. This is, we call it as a SSH tunneling. Now how to handle this using putty? So first I am opening the app called as putty, where I just give you one option called as the IP address of my machine. So let's say 172.16.8.22 and the port number. So this port number is important. Which port number the your Docker or your physical machine is connected, the server machine is connected, give this thing. And there is an option called as tunneling. So you can in the left hand side menu you can see in SSH. So when you just expand it, you will get one option called as tunnel. So in the tunnel, the first tick box you open it, that is a forwarding to the host machine. Then after that we have the source port. Source port means in which port from your local machine you want to redirect to. That is I am using port number 5555, and the another destination port. So from which port you are going to access this? I am using a localhost colon 8080 because I am going to start the Jupyter server in localhost colon 8080. So in that case we can put this option and then add it. So there is a button called as add. So just please add that. So once it is been added, you can see that in the above text area, so that particular information is added. Now this will be asking for the username and password. Click username as root and password whatever is given to you, you can add it. Now this is what the terminal what I got. So before we use tunneling, we have to do some configurations or some config file. We need to enable some parameters. Now to open these parameters, go to this command nano /etc /ssh and /sshd underscore config. So in this configuration file, you can go for enabling some of the parameters. You can see the parameters: allow TCP forwarding yes, gateway ports yes. So first configuration, allow TCP forwarding yes, gateway port yes. Then we have something called as permit tunnel yes. There is one option called as permit tunnel yes. You can see that. So initially this file will be configured with the hash, first letter will be hash. So remove that hash for enabling it. And some cases it will be no given, permit tunnel is no will be given. So you make it as yes. Then one thing is permit root login space yes. So in case if SSH is not connected, you can check this also. And using these four settings you need to do before you go for this tunneling process. So now afterwards we are going to start the tunneling operations in the terminal. Okay, so now I am going to start the Jupyter server here. So first I am enabling the Python virtual environment using the source command. After that I am creating Jupyter space notebook --port number 8080, because I already opened the SSH putty SSH with the port number 8080. So you have to use 8080 for forwarding this port to the local machine. Actually this machine, what I am doing now is the root at 172.16 is a remote machine, and I am just opening it using this allow root operation. I am just entering it. So after I entered it, it will give an URL. So just copy the URL, localhost, this URL completely you copy it. After you copy that, right click copy, then you open a browser from your local machine. So from your local machine I am opening the Edge browser, just paste it. Now instead of 8080 I am forwarding to the port number 5555. So just enter 5555, you can see the tunneling is success. So you can able to see all the information available in this browser. Now whatever folder shown inside this Jupyter notebook is of the server's location. So it is not your physical machine location, it is a server location. So you can upload any files and they can do all the processing. So for an example, I just show you something called as a denoising autoencoder. You can see the first thing is CUDA. So it is using the GPU operations, because my local machine does not have a GPU, but the server is having a GPU. So now the Jupyter notebook is using a GPU. That means that from the server it is forwarded to the port number 5555 in my current machine, and I can able to run as if it is running as a local host. So this is one simple and easy process that anyone can able to do by only enabling the settings. So thanks for watching this video. Thank you.